So I'm back in red, I'm back in France, and I'm back at the races. Today is the Prix de Saint-Amour. It's a sort of 3-kilometer circuit race in the town of Saint-Amour, 120 k's or so. Rad little climb, but tough race ahead. It's Panos, my old teammate.
About 45 minutes into the race. There's been a few moves. Ed's made a move. Nothing's really stuck yet, so still waiting for things to get a bit interesting.
60 years old, Daddy got 61. Remember life, and then your life becomes a better one. Once I was 11 years old.
So we're about an hour and 5 minutes into the race. There's a 3-man break ahead of the bunch. They've let that go. It doesn't have a huge gap, maybe about 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Yeah, Ed's in the bunch, looking good. There's a break of 3 guys up the road. They've got about a 15-20 second gap. They've been away for a few laps now, and the bunch is getting a bit antsy, so it looks like there's people trying to bridge across or bring them back. So things are getting interesting.
60 years old, Daddy got 61. Remember life, and then your life becomes a better one. Once I was 11 years old.
Kept coming back together. It's the first time in 3 years I've seen it come down to a bunch sprint. And I come top 20.
Yeah.
We got so close so many times, and you get to like 10 seconds and everyone just doesn't want to do the last bit. I can't believe it came back together. The race didn't play out as I thought it would, but I still had a lot of fun and rode a really aggressive race. I took it easy in the first few laps, just turned the legs and kind of let everyone else throw the attacks. After about half an hour I joined in, just trying to actually get into the group that went off the front, but I actually don't know where the actual break of 3 went. I missed it, but they got off the front and didn't get much of a lead. It kind of yo-yoed between 15 and 30 seconds. They were riding really solidly up front, and we were just attacking the hell out of each other on the climb and then not doing much around the back of the circuit into the wind. But there was no sort of team to actually chase, so it was just constant attacks and guys trying to get groups away to then bridge up to the front, and I tried really hard to actually make that happen and put in a lot of attacks on the climb sort of after about an hour and a half of racing, but we just couldn't get a group away. It just seemed to come back together on the flat into the headwind every time. A couple of times I actually got away alone on the hill, which wasn't ideal, and got caught again couple hundred meters later, which was not what I was looking for. But in the end, somehow it came back for a bunch sprint. We got it together on the last lap, and we basically caught the breakaway at the base of the final ascent, which is maybe 400 meters to go. And then it was just the fastest to line, which is usually not me. But nonetheless, was a fun race and really enjoyed it. The reason I was back in the Red Velo Select kit is that I haven't got any kit from the lowesrace.com team yet. The kit that I used in Chocolat is kind of an older version of the team kit. They're just waiting for new stuff, and hopefully I'll get it soon. They had a co-sponsor change, so hopefully I'll get that at some point. It's all pretty much the same though. Looks pretty cool. Secondly, I'm going to start implementing a bit of power analysis into the vlog. People seem to really enjoy knowing the power data that's required at those races. So I'm going to do that for any races which are kind of interesting or different or really hard, or anything that makes for some interesting power data. So I'll make a vlog about the power data from the Prix de Saint-Amour, which I just did, and I'll have that up in the next couple days.